You have to truly understand your numbers there to see if it makes sense for you, right? As investors, we need to like look at every single, line item there. Now, I mentioned a couple of them here, like the architecturals, engineers. There's also consultant fees. And how that's different is that we sometimes work with planners, urban land planners who actually deal with minor variance applications and community adjustments, or we have heritage consultants who deal with, of course, the heritage. And now we're even exploring the traffic study analysis people, where even though we don't have enough parking, we have a parking study done, developed to show the city that, listen, we don't have enough parking, but there's enough transit in the area to support adding two more units to this building. It's not going to break the building. It's not going to break the economy in that area. Like we can actually put in two more units without adding parking, and they have transit all over to support them and make them go anywhere around the city. So it's important to understand like there are more than one consultant involved in your project, especially if you're doing land development, which is a totally different topic. We can talk about that in another event, but there's so many other consultants involved in that this is like minor in nature, right? And then the next fees is the permit fees, because a lot of people, what they don't understand is like there's building permit fees, there's a zoning fee, there's additional permit fees if the project's taking too long. So believe it or not, if the examiner is taking too long or it's a very complex project, they will charge you extra amount for the review time, which has happened to me a couple times actually. That they assume it was a simple triplex conversion, and then they figure out it's a lot more complicated in nature once they got their hands on it. Okay. But the biggest red flag here on this list, I want you guys to kind of understand, is development charges. This is probably the scariest thing in terms of their soft costs, because it definitely makes or break the deal in terms of adding another like 50,000 to your project.